designer shit, man. Hey yo, shout what up? These niggas, they gotta be kidding me. They say I'm not hot, but they feeling me. Man, I ain't got no op or no enemy. I'm really real, don't pretend to be. I don't be sipping on Hennessy. I swear I grind like it's 10 of me. Plus 10 of me. Plus 3, that's 23. It's really me. I am the nigga they wish to be. Most of they bitches, they wish for me. On their birthday, get no gift from me. Cause the gift is me. Who lit is we? Get the Vic with me. When you learn from loss, the next result is victory. You got me a check, now I'm fucking it up. You know how we get when it's money on us.
Yo, it's your boy Freeway, and I'm here with my boy Critical. He just dropped his new mixtape. You know what I'm saying? I'm one half of HYP Productions. Shout out my boy Hoodie. And today we in the JM Studios. And for real, I just wanted to ask my boy a little bit about his mixtape, see where he's going with it, and how it's been since the last time we met up. You know what I mean? It's been a minute, bro. So how you been?
I've been good.
Been good? You been good? That's what's up. So tell me a little bit about your mixtape.
Alright, so I dropped this mixtape like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
It's called Hall of Flame. I told everybody it'd be my last project. So that's how I approached it when I was recording it. Like, if I never ever make another project again, I'll be satisfied with that being my last project.
Right.
Or if anything ever happened to me, not saying it will. One of the reasons I wanted to be my last project was, one reason is, I had a whole bunch of goals I was trying to meet and get to, but I was putting all my time and focusing to the music.
Yeah.
And it was keeping me away from reaching the goals I was trying to reach. So I just told myself, I want to make this one last good project, push that to the fullest, and all the time and the focus that I was putting, making all these projects every single year, I can put all that focus to some other ideas and goals. And another reason is, all right, so I went to high school with you. We went in the exact same grade, but we was in high school together.
Right. We're like a year apart.
So what year did you graduate?
2011.
All right, let's just say this. I've been dropping a project every single year from that date till now.
Oh, I know.
And I promise I ain't missing no years at all. So I was feeling like I already got enough projects recorded. You know what I'm saying? I got the music thing down packed. I want to learn more like the business side of it, because the music part, that's the easy part. I can make that like it's nothing.
Right.
I want to take more time and energy and learn more about the business, and I want to learn like all aspects of it, like everything around. So I just want to do something different this time and try something different.
Right. And for real, speaking of high school, I do remember since way back then, you used to pass out mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? Back in the CD era. I still got one of your mixtapes, actually. It's somewhere in the closet, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to CDs no more, but I still got one of your first mixtapes, bro. I know you've been doing this for a while, and for real, I've been following you, so it might not seem like it, but I've been seeing you dropping year after year, you know what I mean? Your flow might change a little bit, but you still got that same creeping flow, you know what I mean? They creeping, slow and steady, chill, homie in the back type shit, you know what I'm saying? But for real, are you done completely with music?
Nah, a lot of people think I'm like retired, and I'm not. Just, I still be writing and stuff.
Word.
And like, no, I ain't done. I'm just saying I want that to be, I wasn't trying to put no more energy and time into making another project when I already got a great project that I can push to the fullest.
Yeah.
And do other things. But now I'm not retired. I still wanna, it's still my dream.
Right, yeah.
And I'm just gonna push the project that I got to the fullest.
Yeah.
But nah, I still get on people's songs if they send it to me.
Oh yeah, I heard you on CJ new track.
Yeah, but I was trying to cut down on like putting so much focus and stuff into the music, and now that I feel back from doing so much music, like I done met some of my goals already, so
that's what's up.
The goals I was trying to, so
I mean, sometimes you do gotta take a step back, you know what I'm saying? Take a step back from a craft so that you can perfect the next one. You know what I mean? So what's your next craft now?
I just came out with a clothing line.
Word.
And I had the idea for a while now. I just didn't know exactly how I wanted to put the logo. But once I got the logo figured out, well, first how I approached it before the process of me thinking of becoming on what I wanted to be, I wanted to be something that fit me, something that really made sense, and something that really like will carry my legacy on into the future.
Word.
So I came up with the idea. I wanted to be called Scales Clothing.
Word.
And Scales is my last name, so I know with the word Scales, I could be creative with that. I came up with the logo and what I wanted it to be, which is like a teenage boy, he like 12 or 13, and he holding like a scale with both arms. And one scale, it got the word love in it, and in the other scale, it got the word hate in it. If you pay close attention, the hate is a little bit heavier than the love, but you gotta see it. I just came out with it.
I mean, I feel where you're going. There's more hate out here than there's more love, you know what I mean? But once they start recognizing where you're going and where you've been and showing the proof in the pudding, then that love gonna grow, you know what I mean? And after listening to your track and the rest of your mixtape, I have noticed like you have been receiving a lot of hate in the past few years, you know what I mean? It seemed like a lot of homies been crossing you out, you know what I'm saying, leave you down bad and stuff like that. But you still prevail, you know what I mean? So what drives you to keep going? Is it that hate?
That motivates me a lot when people count me out and don't think I'm capable of what I know I'm capable of. But I look at things different from other people. Like speaking of talking about competition, rap is competitive and they like to compete. But when I look at like North Carolina and the artists in Rockingham County, I look at us like one,
right,
all together, like we kind of like under the same umbrella. We ain't like on an exact team, but we all represent each
right.
other.
Yeah.
And well, the real ones that's really about what they about, they represent us too. But even the ones that ain't about what they about, they still represent us too, because people looking at us like we all from North Carolina. So I don't look at the people like in my city and in Rockingham County, North Carolina, like competition. I don't look at it like me against them. I feel like if there's anything, we should be all together and it's us against them. You know what I'm saying? Other people in other states and towns and cities.
Right, right.
But
y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? We gotta come together. You feel me? Like we always preach on this show, we gotta come together. We gotta empower each other, bring each other together, us against them. You feel me? How else we all gonna make it out? You can't always do it by yourself. You feel me?
But it don't really be like that. People don't think the same as I think, cause I don't know, people, they want to compete with each other in the city. I can't explain, but
I know what you're saying. Cause for real, we a small area. Rockingham County is a small area. So instead of us looking at each other like, oh, you just another North Carolina rapper, we need to come on this team so that we can grow larger. You feel me? And for real, a while back, I seen like some of the homies was beefing, you know what I mean? Like Draper, Leaksville, you know what I'm saying? That was beefing through the rap stuff. But it's like, for real, if y'all put your money together and y'all put all that beef and energy into empowering each other, then for real, we can have more outlook. We have more people looking at us rather than, you know what I'm saying, going out to Greensboro doing shows, going out all the way to Charlotte doing shows. People could come to Rockingham County and see these shows. What's my boy name? Sean Bradley, the W's. I like what he's doing because he bringing the small town rappers together and pushing us out to larger areas so that we can get recognized more. You know what I mean?
But you gotta understand, people don't think like us.
For real.
They want to compete with each other. They want to be the top dog, the best or whatever.
Right.
And
on a small
that's cool.
scale.
I mean, and that's how you look at things. That's cool. Like, I don't look at my homies that rap. I don't look at them as competition or I'm competing with them. I like we a team. We all one. They might look at me as like competition or some shit.
Right.
And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? People will make their lists and stuff like who they think the top 3 is, the top 5 is, and they don't even be mentioning my name. And I'm like, man, that list is invalid, because how you gonna, like, you gotta mention me when it comes to this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, you're talking about the top 3 or the top 5 of
people around here, like, what aspects that you looking, because I'm doing it in all areas, and I'm really about it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? To the creative videos, to the mixtapes, to look how long I've been doing this, and I'm still able to make good music after all of this time.
Right.
Like, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people making good music right now, but you still gonna be able to make good music like that 10 years from now?
Right.
Like, I'm only getting better.
For sure. And you've been rapping a long time, bro. Like you said, since high school. We 30 now. 30 plus. You know what I'm saying?
So when you talking about who doing their thing,
Right.
I mean, you gotta mention me. Everybody got their own opinion. I really don't care, but I just be thinking, if you're gonna mention they doing their thing with their music, you gotta mention me.
So
Even if you don't like me or you feel a certain type of way about me, you can't deny the work ethic, and you can't deny the talent, and you can't deny how much work I done put in and how much people I done helped. And
right. I know you done wrote for some people too. Yeah.
I'm gonna help some people out, isn't it?
So, what about when you was in the group? You know, it was you, CJ, Ebo. You know what I mean? What was your group called again?
It's called YSH.
YSH, yeah. Young Street Hustlers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, would you ever consider y'all coming back together, you know what I'm saying, and dropping more mixtapes?
Nah, I don't really see that happening.
Real?
Cause
Everybody got their own lives now. Spread up.
yeah, and everybody ain't dedicated as I am with it.
I feel you.
Cause I'm on another level with it. Like, I'm really about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People got their other life, but I got my life going on, and I still make time for this music.
Right.
But
Alright.
nah, I see myself, like, as you know, me and Dubby, we done a lot of projects together too.
Yeah.
I can see myself doing another Refuse That I Broke with him.
Oh, yeah.
But for YSH, nah, everybody is just living different lives right now, and I ain't feeling that right now.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can always make music together, but a project, like, it takes a lot of energy to put a project together. It ain't just something you can just do, especially if you in a group. You want everybody to click.
Right.
Y'all writing the songs together, you want all the songs to sound like everything is together.
Right,
And
for sure. Yeah.
Nah, I don't see that happen, but they all still my homies. I still talk to them.
Yeah.
They send me a song to get on, I still get on, but at this point, nah.
I feel you.
Like I said, I ain't even trying to drop no more
Full
no more solo projects.
I mean, you gotta.
Even though I got one like already done and recorded, and like I said, I only stopped and didn't want to drop my mixtapes no more because I wasn't reaching my goals. But since I didn't feel back from music these last few months, my goal is like 85%, 90 reach. So you never know. I can damn. You know what I'm saying? It's possible I can drop some more shit.
Yeah.
Another mixtape, because I didn't know I was gonna reach my goals that quick. I thought it was gonna take a while and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost out the way, so you never know. But it's a lot of energy going into a project. I mean, when I do something, I put all of my focus into it. Like, that'd be my main priority, because I give it my all. Yeah. And I don't give nothing but one in my all at one time. I ain't the type to give like everything my all. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. So, on the business aspect of it, what does it take for a project to come together? What does it take? Like, there's some people out there right now that want to drop something, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they ain't got the means, they ain't got the funds. What does it take for you to actually put a project out when it comes to, like, money and time management and marketing and putting it out to people?
All right, first I want to say, when you're putting a project out, you just don't want to put a project out with a whole bunch of songs on there. You want all my projects have themes and it has meaning. Like this last one called Hall of Flame, it was kind of like a all-star professional Hall of Famer type of basketball type of vibe. That's what the whole theme was. So I'm talking about a whole bunch of them references in all the songs on there, and it all got kind of the same feel. The mixtape I dropped before that was called New Soul. every single track, I had a reference talking about God in every single track.
Right.
And the one before that, it was called I'm Coming for Yours. And the whole message in the whole project was I'm coming for everything I think I deserve and more. So when you put a project together, you want it to have a certain theme and a certain feel to it. The marketing and putting it together, yeah, it costs money, but you working like a regular job.
Right.
You can save a little bit of money each paycheck until you get enough to go to the studio and record whatever songs you want to record. I mean, it might be a slow process, but before you know it, you get your project recorded. But I say it take a lot of time and energy, especially if you buying the beats. I got a lot of homies that make beats.
Right.
But to be honest, a lot of producers, they just give me beats. I don't even have to pay for them. And I ain't trying to brag or nothing like that, but they know I ain't like other artists. They know I record so much. They know I'm gonna put out mixtapes. They know I'm gonna record. They know if they give me a beat and it's hot, it's definitely gonna get heard.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let it be known that they produced the song, so they know their name is gonna get out there. So a lot of times, producers give me beats, like the beats they would sell to other people for a very, very high price. I probably get them beats like $10, $15, like exclusive, like all rights to me. Like, I say I ain't want to drop no more projects, but ever since then, bro, I done got like 50 beats from producers. They just been sending them to me.
That's a sign, bro.
That's what I told myself. I was like, man, it must meant to be. But
For real though. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't stop. I mean, I know you got other stuff you want to do, but you've been working on this craft for years, bro. And I feel like for real, I mean, take a little break, but I don't think you should stop, bro. And like you said, you know, you still gonna be putting out music as far as like with other people and stuff like that. But I say keep going, because once you perfect that craft, it's just gonna come like that. Just like them beats just coming like that, everything else just gonna come like that. You feel me?
yeah. Bro, I ain't never want to stop. I love doing this. I've been doing it since I was a child. Since I was in high school. I love doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to stop. But I was like, man, I'm trying to go to the next level with it. I've been doing this every single year.
Yeah.
I need a different strategy.
I
You
feel
know what I'm saying?
And
I probably can still put out another project, but I don't see myself putting as much energy as I've been doing all my other projects, because like before every project come out, you gotta ask yourself, what can I do to catch people's attention or make them want to listen to it when it comes out?
Right.
So you gotta think, I don't know if you gotta put out a hot video, you gotta do something to make people interested enough to play your music when it come out, or
Right.
want to be in tune with you.
I feel you. That comes with your promotions and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, doing interviews like this, High Productions, you know what I'm saying? And for real, like, your mixtape covers bring people in. Like, I like the fact that you incorporated the jersey and then the Hall of Flame. It remind me of some old Flocka, you know what I'm saying? Like the LeBron Flocka James and stuff like that. It remind me of something like that because, you know, that whole mixtape, it was him and Slim Duncan. And daggone, you know, they was feeding off the fact of the Twin Towers, you feel me? So, for real, with you dropping the Hall of Fame and then you holding the jersey up light, you putting it in the Hall of Fame, then I feel like that would draw people in too.
But the main thing was, at the cover was, it's called Hall of Flame, and I had my jersey hang. You know how when you retire, they put your jersey
Yeah.
in. So I was putting my jersey up in the air, and my jersey was on fire at the end. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like Hall of Flame's my last damn
Yeah.
project. So
Yeah.
that's how I wanted to go.
Yeah, for sure. So, you think you're gonna do any shows or anything related to it? You trying to book any shows? You know what I'm saying? Anybody even hitting you up?
If it sound right, I will.
Right.
If it's worth it. What type of lyrics or what type of music you like? Do you like rappers that rap like real type of lyrics, or you like party type of lyrics, or what?
I'm a little bit of, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm interchangeable. It depends on how I feel that day. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm trapping that day, even though I don't trap, then, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna turn on some Gucci or something like that. But most of the time, like when I'm sitting back and chilling, I'm more of like a lyricist type, you know, like unconscious rapper type stuff like that. And I'm starting to get a little bit more into the new wave of the drill rap and stuff, but I think it's more so because of the beats. You feel me? But when it comes to the lyrics, though, you gotta really be talking about something I can relate to, or, you know, like something that I feel like I done been around or the same for myself. And I feel like that you really are about what you talking about. You feel me?
Yeah, because a lot of people won't listen to your music. They don't think you like talking 100%
Right.
facts about your life. Like if a person was to ask me if my lyrics was 100% real, I'd probably say no. I'd probably say like 85%.
Right.
But you got to understand, like, I'm a writer. I'm really a writer. Like, when my homies get locked up, I don't call them on the phone. I write them letters. Like back in school, I used to write girls letters. Like they probably still got the letters right now, but say if you, for example, say if you was my homie and you don't do music, you don't rap, and you was going through a situation, and you was telling me about the situation every single day and how it was making you feel.
Yeah.
I'm good enough to go make a song and put myself in like your position and talk about it like I'm you. You feel me?
I feel you. Like a storyteller.
Yeah. Now I can easily just make a song about you, but I ain't trying to put your business out like
Right,
this.
yeah.
So I'd rather put myself in that position, and it's like, no, it ain't come like 100% from my life, but it's real life. And for another example, you know Snoop Dogg, he love to smoke. That's what he always do.
Yeah.
But if he all of a sudden quit smoking, and somebody sent him a song, and they're willing to pay him to get on the song, if he don't smoke, and the song is a weed song, somebody sent him a weed song and he don't smoke no more, you think he gonna turn it down and be like, no, I don't want to get on the song because I don't smoke no more? I'm sure he got enough experience
Right, yeah.
to put a verse together to go good with the song.
I feel you.
So I basically feel like if you didn't experience it and you didn't did it before, you got the right to talk about it, whether you doing it then or now. Because a lot of my lyrics, people might get confused because like I'm married, but some of my freestyles, they may have like really be sexual and explicit, but I can have a flashback to when I was in high school,
Right, yeah.
when I was single, and I can just put that in a song. Like a lot of my songs be different. It don't be what I'm going through right now.
Right.
Sometimes a certain beat make me think about what happened years ago, and I put into a song and make it sound like it happened yesterday.
Right. So pretty much what you're saying is, if you was to be put in a category, you'd be like a storyteller type, you know what I'm saying? Real life storyteller type shit.
I want to say that, like, my style is, I like talking about real stuff, like real reality stuff, what people go through, because I represent the people in the struggle and stuff.
I feel you.
Like, I didn't struggle as a child. There was times I struggled coming up. There was times that it was okay, but I choose to highlight or focus in my music more on the struggle instead of the good times, because I feel like it's more people that's going through the struggle in the world than rich. You know what I'm saying? It's more poor people than rich people.
Right, yeah.
They already got a lot of people speaking for the rich people. I want to speak for the people in the struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just only write off of emotions and feelings, but I don't really like to write off of emotions and feelings like that, because it just be feelings. Like when you're writing a song and you're in your feelings, or you feeling a certain type of way about a situation, half of the time you probably ain't even talk to the situation. It probably ain't even is what it seemed to be. You know what I'm saying? It could be something, but you didn't, at the time, it didn't motivate you so well to write the best song at the time, and it just be different.
But I feel like a lot of them songs come good out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're upset or something, you go in the studio, you know what I mean? And then just make sure you put out that ain't really what you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back what you're saying. You said I was like more of a storyteller. Like, I can tell stories in my music, but I don't choose to tell that many. Like a J. Cole type, he probably well, when he first came out, he'd tell you like stories on every single song.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm the type of rapper. I feel like I talk about a whole lot of reality stuff. Then on some of my other style is I just like to go crazy and talk about a whole bunch of crazy, wild shit. You know what I'm saying? It's real, but if you heard my freestyles, then you know what I'm talking about.
I think I heard a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just like to mix the reality with the me popping shit, because even though I like making a reality rap, people like more when I be talking like shit on them tracks.
Yeah.
That's the critical they like, and that's the critical they want. So I try to blend it in all together. So, and that's been working lately.
Yeah, that's what's up. I remember a long time ago you made a track with CJ and Doug. I think it was called Oh Yeah. You remember that, John?
Yeah, that was way back in the day.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. That was probably one of my favorite tracks back then. And I remember your verse the most because of how you came on there, you know what I'm saying? And how you put your lyrics and metaphors together. It was crazy. Like, for real, I feel like you shined the most on that track because of, like, what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You went crazy on it, saying some, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably out here, like, tying niggas up and shit like that. You put the real, but then also what you've been around and, you know what I'm saying, things that you've heard of or the people that you know of that do that type of stuff. It seemed like in that track you did put that together. And I see what you're talking about now. Like, it opened my eyes up more into your newer mixtape because I can see that a little bit more now as I'm playing it back through my head as we talk right now. You feel me? I was actually listening to it again on the way up the road, and the intro really brought me in. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it seemed like you never forget where you come from. Like you always putting the city on. You always putting the state on and stuff like that. So,
yeah, but a lot of people think, like, I really think it's God, the talent He gave me, because a lot of people think I go in the studio and I record and I be like, man, let me think of some of the hottest punchlines, let me think of some of the hottest metaphors ever, but I don't have that intentions when I go. I just go in there and I record what comes to my mind, and after I get through listening to it, I'm like, dang, all of these are just metaphors, and they all just, everything just go together.
Yeah.
And I ain't playing it like that. And I was like, that gotta be nothing but God. But a lot of people think I'm putting a lot of effort into it. It just flow like that. Like I just do it like it's nothing because I've been doing it for so long.
Well, I mean, with your flow anyway, it sounds like it come to you easy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got like I said, you got that relaxed flow. It's like, you know, I'm chilling, but don't fuck around type flow. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
I got 100 flows though, for real.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like you ever watch battle rap?
Yeah.
I watch it too sometimes when I be like when it come down my timeline sometimes.
Right.
But like that's how I like started off, like battling. Me and my homeboy used to battle. The older dudes used to make us battle. Well, I ain't say they used to make us, but they used to force us to battle all the time.
Yeah.
So you know.
I mean, you used to battle at school sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
In the locker room and shit.
So I done been in battles. I done replied to disses. I don't ever diss nobody first because I feel like if you make the song about me first, then I'm good enough to hear what you're saying and I can make my part better than that.
Right.
But every time I diss the person or something, it's like I feel bad afterwards. It's like, dang, I really had to do that to him, but it had to be done in order for me to win. But
right.
I don't really like to tear down people. I'm really trying to uplift people. But
yeah, I can tell in your music, bro. Like, and from what you were saying at the beginning of this, you know, you like for us to, you know, stop competing and, you know what I mean, come together since you are in a small area.
Yeah, but if they don't want to stop competing, that's cool. But you will recognize me and the work I put in. And
right.
I'm definitely competition if y'all want to look at us like competing, but I don't want to look at us like competing. I feel like we is one. But I'm older, I'm wiser. People don't look at things like me.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the first one to make it out, or they want to be the, you know what I'm saying, that nigga at the moment.
Right.
But
I mean, that's because,
that
like,
ain't what is blocking me.
I mean, that's because, like, the industry make it like that, though. I feel like they don't really show the side of, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at every group that's been come out or every, like, area that's been popping at a certain time, that area been helping each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Detroit right now, they're on Chicago at one point, and then they all branched off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I wish North Carolina would be more like
Exactly. And that's why we don't have, I don't feel like North Carolina really got a certain style. You feel me? I feel like we ain't got nothing that's our own. I feel like we pretty much bite off of what's been put out, except for around
like
here.
a lot of people tell me, like, one reason why they like me because I don't sound like nobody else.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
I've always said that too.
that's one reason because I don't listen to a whole bunch of artists because I feel like if you listen to a whole bunch of artists a lot, so much to a point where you can start rapping in they type of flows.
Yeah.
And rapping, and I'm so focused on my own music. I'm like, especially the mainstream artists, I'm like, they done already made it. They already got record deals. I'm trying to get where to get. Me listening to their music all day long is not gonna help me get any better. I can be practicing and making my own music and seeing what I need to do better with my music. So
I feel you.
I put so much focus on my music. So I don't hear other people's styles. I don't even hear other people's music, to be honest, bro. I just listen to my music all day.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
you.
saying? I check people's music out around my way.
Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3 rappers that I check out, but that's how you know I'm good. Like, I don't hear nobody else's flows, no concept, nothing. It's just me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say my voice is unique.
It is. Because when you come on the track, you already know it's critical. You feel me? When you come on the track, like, about, oh, yeah. Like, yeah,
Like,
for sure.
a lot of people need auto-tune, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. And that's cool, but some people be thinking I have auto-tune already on my song. They say I don't even need it. Like,
Yeah.
it just...
Yo, I feel like your cadence flow with pretty much every beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the bass hit, or even when the treble hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, your flow is still flowing with that. You know what I'm saying? That cadence is still flowing with the beat, bro.
Before we go, I just wanted to say this. One main reason I was down to do this interview with you because I like what you stand for. You and your homie.
Appreciate it. Shout out,
and I know a lot of dudes that's doing podcasts. I know a lot of artists that's doing music. I know a lot of different people with different movements, but I think I got the gift or the ability to recognize who's going to be great before others notice. And I saw y'all's vision, and I knew what y'all had going on was going to be bigger than what it is, and I wanted to come kick it with y'all from the beginning, so when it do get bigger than what it is,
yeah,
I can already say, yeah, I already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that, bro.
You know it.
Yeah. And that's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be looking out for my homie's clothing line. It's gonna be called Scales. When you dropping it, bro?
It's already out.
Oh, it's already out? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I need to get on, you feel me? And y'all go check out Hall of Flame. It's on Apple Music. Where else?
It's on all platforms.
All platforms. I've been checking out Apple Music because I've been an Apple junkie lately. But, you know, it's on all platforms. I want y'all to go check that out.
I just dropped a video, single from Hall of Flame. It's called Thought I Was Over. Y'all go check that out.
Check it out. It's on YouTube, right?
Yep.
For sure. We're gonna clip all the links in, you know what I mean? Y'all check us out too. We're gonna be dropping pretty soon. We had to take a little break, you know, get ourselves back right. Shout out Hoodie again. Be coming through soon. And for real, y'all stay tuned. Until next time, y'all. Peace.